Hey guys, so one frequently asked question that we get asked about as far as drag goes is rhinestoning. So since I'm in the middle of a rhinestoning project, I decided to take a minute to talk about how I rhinestone, things that I've found that are helpful tricks, and that's basically what this video is. So my glue of choice is E6000. I buy the large tubes like this from Joann Fabrics Michaels. I've heard Dollar General even has them. Other folks prefer other types of glue because they have less fumes. So if you are going to use E6000, especially this traditional E6000, you need to make sure to do it in a well-ventilated area, which is why I'm in my living room with the windows open in the middle of February in Chicago. Or you need to wear a mask, or ideally both. This can be an extremely toxic glue if you're not careful, but it does do a great job and it dries more quickly than some of the other alternatives. Gem tack is a very, very popular alternative that doesn't have as much of the fumes. It does dry a lot slower and you have to leave it stationary, so if you have pets and you have to move it around, it might not be your best bet. But that's what I use for glue. Now, because of how these tubes are, it can come out really messy and goopy, and your end, like something like that, is going to be awful for applying glue. It's just too much will come out at once for most projects. So what I like to do is I like to go on Amazon and I buy syringes for my glue application. Right now what I'm working with is this is an 18 gauge that I have right now, but that's just an application tip. It's not a needle, it's just a little tube. And I put my E6000 in it, put the plunger end on, and I'm good to go. It's a lot more controlled. Now in between, when you're squeezing out the glue, I do recommend using like a little tray or something to set this on, just so you can protect your furniture. As far as rhinestones, I have three main sellers that I like to work with: Chucky's Bling, Kevin's Rhinestones, and Dupree's Discount Drag. They're all pretty affordable, they're all very reliable, they ship quickly. For Kevin's, if it's your first time buying stones, I do have a discount code for a referral, so feel free to message me if you'd like that. My stones today that I am working with are actually all from Kevin's or Dupree's. So I like to store my stones in different ways. When they come from Kevin's, they'll come in a bag like this. Dupree's also packages similarly, as well as Chucky's. Storage, I always find things like freezer baggies can be helpful, but if you have enough rhinestones, Gladware is a great option for storing your rhinestones and keeping them organized. Otherwise, if you're a fan of like gelato from the freezer section, these Talenti gelato containers are great, especially if you're mixing a variety of sizes and you just want to have like a big jar of a color. Now, on to the application, since that's probably why most of you are watching this. So right now I have this shoe in progress. You can see I've gotten started. I'm working on a pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply right here to the edge and continue with this gold. So let me set down the color I'm not working with right now, just to minimize the mess. Now I'm going to change your guys' view so you guys can see this a little bit better. Bear with me because it's about to shit. Well, I can't change the view, it looks like, because my phone isn't going to let me. So deal with my shake cam. Sorry about that. So here you go. You have the shoe. You can see where I'm going to be laying the next set. So it's actually extremely simple to rhinestone. I just go in with my plunger, squeeze a little bit of glue out along the line where I'm going to do it. Set my glue down. And then check out how easy this is, right? So we've laid our line of glue. Just grab some rhinestones out of the bag. Some people like to use rhinestone sticker sticks. You can get a variety of rhinestone applicators. I'm a big fan of using my fingers. I will say if you do this with E6000 and you use your fingers the way I do, just like that, please make sure to wash your hands well. Please make sure to get that glue off of you because, like I said, it is toxic. And so there you go. That's really rhinestoning in a nutshell. And with E6000, it'll dry quickly enough that it can go well. Other things with rhinestones, people can do different patterns. You can do interlocking really up close and tight like this. I'm a huge fan of that, but other folks like Sigourney just like to splash it on, splatter it, get a nice look in there as far as the stones go. If you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye.